Hello, I'm here. I was just running to get some scissors and I need to adjust, as always, camera angle a little bit. Right then, who's here? Rich Mitchell here. Hi Rich, thanks for signing in. And we've got Jimbo. Happy Pie Day. What does that mean? Am I missing something? Hope we all got the vintage Givenchy out. What is it, Givenchy Pie Day? That's new to me. Yeah, tell me more, Jim, tell me more. And so I'm here. Oh, March 14th is Pi Day. So is that a mathematical thing? Is that when Pythagoras was discovered? Ah, what's gone wrong? Just lost my keyboard, my laptop then. It's reloading. The number pi. I weren't good at maths. I don't really get it. It's something to do with pie charts, isn't it? God. March 14th, 314, the number pi is pi. Is that the same as Pythagoras? I really shouldn't even go here. It's not Pi Day in England because we have the dates the correct way around. Yeah, so we obviously say 1403 2020. So what could we make 1403? 1403, what could that be? What colour are your pretty toes today? Our toes are bare at the moment, they are naked. Giving them a little break. I got finger polish on though. Yeah, it did sound like a missile. I don't know what that was. I'm not far from an airport, so we get small aeroplanes and helicopters fly over from here and there. Right. Yes, sign in, tell me who's watching, say hello, and what is your scent of the day? Jimbo's wearing Mask Milano's Romanza. I don't know that one. What's it like? What are you wearing, Rich? Don't say Schmaltau. What's Schmaltau in again? Or is it Pavarotti pour homme, maybe? Ah, Aberdeen Lavender. Bit of Creed today. Tiger Bolt.com Moschino Toy Boy review. I've not tried it actually. I will, because it seems to be getting quite positive reviews. So I will try it. Hillary's also saying Happy Pie Day. I'm going to take Pie Day and make it all about eating pie because that would work for me a lot better than some mathematics history stuff. Moody Boo, Bronze Tonka by Carolina Herrera. I think that must be one of the high-end ones then. I haven't tried that. Floating Man's wearing purple leather. I haven't heard of that one either. This is all new. Good afternoon, Floating Man. This is only going to be a quick one. And I might be back later on with Dan. So I'm meeting up with Mr. Smelly a bit later on today. We're going to go for some food. We're going to shoot a couple of videos and we might go live if we've got time. So this is just a quick one just to unbox and have a quick catch up with you all before I'll hopefully see you all a bit later. Romanza created by Cristiano Canali. The perfume of bee. Interesting. Is it nice, Jimbo? Hillary says, it's my favourite holiday. I'm working on recording my pie video. It's really a thing. Okay. An actual holiday. Like, do you get time off? Do you all gather together and eat and stuff? Gather together and share your virus? Floating Man, hope you're all well in these crazy times. It is mental, but do you know what, actually, because I am inundated and I'm sure you are all inundated at the moment with talk of this virus thing. So I don't know why I did that. Let's maybe not do that now, because I feel like it's everywhere I turn, every conversation I overhear, everything on the radio, everything on my Facebook, everything on my phone is about that. And maybe let's just have a a zone of none of that, shall we? Are we all agreed with that? Give me a thumbs up if you're okay with that, and let's steer clear of that topic. It's just getting a bit much, a bit overwhelming. But of course, I hope you're all well. That's very, very important, of course. So, it's an animalic floral scent. Okay. I don't always get along with animalics, but I'm curious, definitely. Eve Spider Smells, hello, and she is wearing Sushi Imperial. And Rich says, spray perfume like in the old days to keep away my asthma. I haven't got asthma. Have you? I'm only joking. I actually don't know what it is, but I've heard of it. Sorry. My lack of intelligence really shines in these live videos. Sushi. The word sushi in a perfume does kind of scare me. I do think, is it going to actually smell a little bit of fish? But then I liked Queer Beluga. I love Queer Beluga by Galan, and that doesn't smell of fish, and that's got beluga in the name. Doesn't smell of whales either. Jason's bucket list. Hi, hoping all is well. Nice to see you again. Hello, nice to see you too. All good here. I've got a lovely unboxing to do, so I'll get on with that in just a second. It doesn't smell like raw fish. No idea why they named it that. Yeah. No fish, just fresh, sweet beauty. Ah, it sounds lovely. Right, so I'm going to get my scissors out and start cracking open this box. Rich says, my asthma is what they thought caused illness back in the day. My asthma is bad smells. Ah, there we go. Right then, so I'm gonna put my laptop here for a second and let's get cracking with this box. So first of all, let me say, she's not here at the moment by the looks of it, but Rose and Jones, I would like to say thank you to Lizzie from Rose and Jones, because she sent me the decant when I was really curious about Whispers in the Library. She sent me the decant that had me fall in love with it. So thank you to Lizzie. If you end up watching this later, much, much appreciated you sending me that, and I really loved it. And drained the decant really quickly. And what was I also, thanks to Robert Crawford, who's going to share some of this with me, so it subsidised my cost, and he's always very generous and lets me keep the bottle, which is great obviously for my channel. Nice to have the proper bottle, so big thank you to Robert, although he can be rather cheeky at times. And then, so this is a delivery from Feel Unique, which is, I think they're just UK based. Feel Unique, that's my invoice. And they sent me a couple of samples of bits and pieces as well. Let's just check what you're saying here. Okay, nothing new, I don't think. I thought I saw a comment flash up, but I can't see one here. Okay, so they sent me a few bits and pieces extra, so I'll share those with you. I'll show you those. Some kind of junk email or junk mail sort of sales bits that they try and get you interested in, so nothing really to show you there. So we throw that over there. Got some bra inserts, these are always handy. And then let's show you inside the box now. We've removed the bra inserts. So that's what we have in here. So we obviously have Whispers in the Library. That's how it comes. It's 100 mils. Yes, it's eau de toilette, 100 mils. Company's called Maison Margiela, and the line from the company is their main line. It's called Replica. The reason being they're trying to replicate certain times and places to help, I guess, you have a scent memory, or even to show you what something may have been like. So this says Oxford 1997. Fragrance description, paper and waxed wood, and it's a female and male fragrance. So I also need to thank Tracy from Comfort in Scents for alerting me to the deal on this. So they had, I can't remember, 20% off. It had a decent percent off, which meant I paid £80 rather than I think 100-ish or thereabouts. So Tracy let me know about that. I had to wait till payday because I've been a bit spendy last month with a few things for the house, etc. So I waited till payday, and here we have it. And I'll show you the samples now that they sent me. So we've got a Mutiny, so the same company, Maison Margiela. It's a travel size of their Mutiny fragrance. So I don't know what this is like. Oh, look, how nice is that? So they sent that free. Let's have a quick whiff, shall we? I'll spray it into the paper box here. That's interesting. It's kind of like boozy, orangey smell. Quite nice. A bit sweet, like almost marshmallowy, but not as powdery and fluffy. I'd say it's an orange blossom or something like that. Very pretty, quite feminine. Mutiny would not be the way I would what I would call it based on the smell, but it might change. It's very pretty, very floral. So that is really nice. A really nice extra to get. Just Jane, hi Claire, can't wait to see what you think of this one. Hi Joss, thank you. You will find out very soon. Oh Robert, that was quick. Where's my tiger bread? Oh, honestly, I've got loads, so you're welcome to some. Otherwise, it will all go stale. I can't, even though I love bread, I can't eat that much. Just had light saying Guten Tag, Guten Tag. Jason's back. Neroli like, yeah, more orange blossom, more floral. Neroli can be a bit bitter, and I'm not getting much bitterness, so it's more orange blossom, which is more floral and sweeter, I find. Sounds like it would suit a man like me better. Are you hinting, Robert? Do you want me to send it to you? And I think Aninta, wow, unboxing, yes. You've caught me right in the middle of unboxing, Aninta. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I'm trying. So we've also got here a mascara from Chanel. So it's going to be a small one, a little miniature. Oh, it's one of those. So it's a tiny little mascara in a packet there, but that's always nice. They're kind of nice to have, take on holiday. Unless Robert do you want the mascara, Robert? Don't say you do. And we've got a sample of Flower Bomb Dew. I think this is a new one. If anyone knows the answer to that. I did smell it briefly in the shop the other day. I didn't really pay a lot of attention, but if it's brand new, then I'll probably try and review it, because it's always good to review brand new stuff. So if anyone knows if Flower Bomb Dew is very new, then let me know, and I will. I can always look it up, of course, but if you want to let me know now, then that's great. Just catching up with your comments. Call me Annie. Okay, I'll call you Annie. Right, so we've got one more sample in here, and it's a lipstick. Is that your colour, Robert? It's Bare Minerals Bare Pro Long Wear Lipstick. It's actually a decent size by the looks of it. Oh, look, that's cute. There we go. It's got a bit of a chemical smell. Doesn't smell sweet like a MAC lipstick, for example. It's definitely not got any added nice fragrance. However, the colour's perfect, so I think that will suit me and Robert. I'll split it with you, Robert. So, box empty, and here we have the box. Outlaw Frags. Hiya! Yeah, having a great day, thank you. Oh, my bloody laptop's just playing up again. Oh, hi, sweetie. So Sweetie is joining in, so let's put her face on camera. Come on in. Come on in, sweetie. Oh, lift you up. Lift you up. Put your foot up here. That's it. Put your foot there and then look up here. That's it. They like to see you, sweetie. Yes, they do. Don't they? She's been my friend today. She's barely left my side, have you? You're my special little girl, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah. It's too sad, isn't it? Too sad. Right, you're going to get off. Oh, your claw's in my leg. Oh. Go on, off you get. Off you get. I've got stuff to do. Come on, no, not up there. Down there. Go on, down there. That's it, good girl. Right, let's try and reload this page. And then I'm going to get this unboxed and get moving. Get on with my life. Can't get it. Oh, it's not loading. So my laptop's not loading. So I'm going to look at the comments on this screen here. Oh, Dan. Hi, Dan. We're seeing you soon. Just thought I'd do this quick unboxing of Whispers in the Library. Oh, by the way, everyone, I've just done a video on my channel, which is 10 designer fragrances for life. And that was a tag that went around way back over 2 years ago now. But it's such a fun tag, and it's so funny how things change, and you say these are the 10 fragrances I want in my life forever, and how actually time goes by and you've actually sold some of those since and you don't wear some of those. So I redid the video and I tagged everybody. So if you've got a channel or an Instagram as well, please do the video, because I think it'd be so fun. If you did it last year, even better, you can talk about the differences the 2 years have made. If not, just do a brand new one, because they're just fun. So do it, all right? Tag your it, all of you. So let's have a look at these comments. Hi, sweetie, says Annie. Yeah, she's so cute. Hi, Daniel-san. Moody, Claire, I've been so curious about Whispers. Does it resemble any other perfume? I will get to that, definitely. Makeup samples look decently sized. Yeah, they're really good. I'm really impressed. Robert, that would go with my bronzer. Okay, I think I'm mostly caught up then. Is Sweetie Ragdoll? No, she's an exotic short hair, which is a cross between a Persian and a British short hair. So it's basically a Persian, but with slightly shorter hair. That's really all the difference is. Yeah, James, she does always look really disapproving. She's not, though. And Rich is on at Dan to sell stuff again. Right, should we get this unboxed, everyone? And then I'll talk about how it smells. As I said, I have got through a fair-sized decant of this already. Shaver Fond. Oh, here we go. You look great. Have you seen Sebastian's new video, fragrances to wear when you're in isolation on a private island for the next 5 months for obvious reasons? That is a great idea for a video. I have said I'm going to do isolation fragrances, self-isolation fragrances. So I might do that. Or maybe that could be a fun live stream. But we are not talking about that that shall not be named at the moment. Let's keep it fragrance. Here is the bare box now without the cellophane on it, and quite nice. The lid's got this, you can't really see it, the lid's got this stamping in it. Dan, don't say it. Oh, we get a toilet roll. I always wanted one of these since I saw Jeremy's first batch of fragrances go out with these as lids. I always really wanted one for myself, and now I've got one. So that was on the lid, or on the sprayer to protect it. So that's great. That would actually make a really great empty toilet roll if you've got a doll's house or a Smurf house. I've got a Smurf house. So let's pull it out of its casing, shall we? Woo! There we go. So here is the beautiful bottle. I've always wanted one of these because I really like the simplicity of it, the look of it looks like a laboratory bottle or an apothecary bottle. I like the little rustic nature of these labels are actually a fabric, so they have texture, and this round the neck as well seems to have, it's like a fabric, and yeah, it looks really great. I love it. I love how it looks. So it says the same as it did on the box. So I'm already wearing iris ganache up here, but I have kept my arms bare. And there's a reason why I'm wearing iris ganache today, and I will tell you for why in a moment. So I'm just getting my arms naked. Rich thinks the sprayers feel flimsy. I see what you're saying a little bit. Okay, spraying lots, coating my arm in that. Yes. So, I don't 100% love this right at the beginning. To me, I feel like I've smelled it before. It smells rich, spicy, almost a bit like a spicy tobacco, maybe even tonka type fragrance. But what happens is it changes. Let's just check your comments. My bloody laptop. Rich Mitch, Sweetie looks like she's on a poster saying your country needs you. Jason's bucket list may or may not be of interest, but my pocket scents pineapple sauvage has been heavily worn by myself. Even made a video. I think it's much nicer than Dior's. Pineapple sauvage. So is that like a sauvage Aventus type thing? Eighth the Realist. The bottles are cool. They will do label customization at Sephora. Oh, that's nice. That would be cool. Jason's bucket list got several compliments last night DJing. As people came in close to ask for requests for a work or a spring daily. Very nice. Oh, this is the pineapple one. La Charisma, hello. Happy Saturday. Rich Mitch, have you seen Nelly's new fragrance, Right Myrrh? I don't know about that. And Nelly as in the singer. Okay, right. Oh, that's interesting. I'm smelling iris. I'm smelling iris in this, which I've never noticed before. In a Dior Homme Intense kind of way. Yes, Tracy, I got it. Thanks for the tip. I've got it from Feel Unique. Got it at a discount. Thank you very much. Woohoo! I've never noticed that before, but it's the sort of richness of it has kind of slightly come down, and I'm getting a bit of a Dior Homme Intense feel from it. Not that that's all it is, but and that's a layer of it. It's Sauvage, a little sweeter with the start of Aventus, kind of pineapple. Just works. Thinking maybe Dior should clone it. It's Katrin, isn't it? Katrin. Hi, Katrin. Case Digen. Hello. Right. Okay. My laptop's working again at the moment, so I don't have to stand so close to the screen. I was going to load up the notes for this, and then I didn't. So I'll see if I can get those up now. But so as I said, it started kind of rich, a little bit sweet, a bit syrupy, a little bit sticky, but quite quickly I'm noticing now, which I've never noticed before, something that's a bit like Dior Homme Intense, in that it's kind of like a woodsy iris, powdery, with some sweetness still. Whispers in the library. I think I reviewed this one already from the decan. I'm pretty sure I did actually. So I may well, quite often I find if I actually buy the full bottle, sometimes I notice other things, I wear it more often, and I review things sometimes once I've got the bottle, because I get a little bit more experience with it. And I spray it a lot heavier because I'm not worrying about running out. So that's what I do. So I may well re-review this one. That wasn't a cough. Notes: pepper, vanilla, precious wood, cedar. That's it. Well, that can't be it. Oh, I'm missing, well, it's definitely vanilla. And there's a vanilla picture. So pepper, vanilla, cedar and woods. That is all they're listing. Trust me, there's more going on in here than they're telling us about. So I would say 100% there's a bit of iris in here. Yeah, it's just a hair in my throat. It's a sweetie hair, Robert. That's all it is. Only joking. Oh, come on, comments. Right. Hang on a minute. Just catching up with comments. Rich Mitch says, pineapple and lemon hate my skin. I really wanted music for a while by Mel, but pineapple hates me. And Joss Jane says, to meet a pineapple molecule 1 equals yum. Yeah, that would work. I remember Dan, Mr. Smelly, used to have a thing where he would put Demeter pineapple in with a decant of Aventus to try and get super pineapple Aventus. It was, so when he used to do that, I kind of ribbed him about pineapple being his favourite note. He seemed a little bit obsessed with pineapple for a while. So even now, I see a pineapple anything, say someone's wearing a pineapple shirt, I'll say, oh, I bet you want to have that, don't you? And he's like, pineapple's not my favourite note. Not that he talks like a grumpy teenager. Not much. Eve says she loves the name of the fragrance. A for Realist says they've closed down the libraries here. Rich Mitch, they'll be burning books next. Jason's bucket list. Sorry, Claire, you got my attention. That's all right. You take over the chat with your pineapple sauvage stuff. Oh yeah, you mixed it with Al Haramain's Leventure. Okay then, it probably would have been a bit shocking to waste some Aventus with that. I mean, you know, I'm sure it worked. You maybe want to wear that again now. Where it was your scent of the night later, I'll let you know how it goes. Shave-a-thon. Recommendation is to wash hands in 20 seconds, so don't mention not to touch the faucets or door in a public restroom after washing. Yeah. Right, okay, come on, let's stop this virus nonsense talk. Not nonsense, but come on, this is a virus-free zone here. So Whispers in the Library then, official notes, well, I say official, Fragrantica lists just 4 notes: vanilla, pepper, woods and cedar, which is also a wood, so that's strange. So I would say they're not telling you about the iris, which is strange. There's definitely some iris note in here. It's what I love, and what happens with this fragrance is when it does dry down and it's not so rich and syrupy, and it kind of, say syrupy is a bit heavy, that's not quite the right word. It's kind of rich and a bit spicy, tonkery, tobacco-y, and then as it dries, the vanilla in here is something else. So it's not the sweet vanillas of your Montal type fragrances and it's not the sweet vanillas of your female designer fragrances. It's a really lovely, what feels to me a very expensive and almost like a Guerlain style vanilla. and that's why I love this fragrance. It's in the dry down, and I don't generally, I love vanilla, but I try to avoid owning too many fragrances that are very vanilla centric, because they can get a bit like, well, it's just, in a way you feel like, well, that's a bit basic, it's just vanilla. But if it's done in a really good way and it feels special, then I'm happy if it's a simplistic fragrance, if it's done really nicely. And this is how I like it. And the reason I'm wearing Iris Ganache today is because there's been times when I've worn Whispers in the Library, and it's reminded me a little bit of Iris Ganache, which is really saying something, I think, because Iris Ganache is absolutely stunning superstar fragrance in my eyes, or my nose, and Whispers in the Library is actually, it's getting close to that ballpark of something really quite special if you are into vanillas that aren't too sweet and smell quite natural and refined. So I'm really happy to have this bottle. I'm going to flash the bottle at you all again, because that's what you're here for after all. So my laptop's got this new program on it that my brother installed, and what happens is it keeps phasing out of the YouTube video, and then it takes time to reload because of this new program, which is a helpful program, but it's not helpful when you're trying to read your comments. Rich says, does Demeter have a birch? Could mix the Aventus with that. You could just buy some birch tar yourself, Rich, and just put a couple of drops in a decant. How's the projection of the perfume, Annie? I find it quite good. It's not one of those heavy room fillers. So if you look at Alien by Thierry Mugler, I'd say that's the epitome of a massive projector. It's not anywhere near that, but it's also no skin scent. So I would say first, I mean, I can't completely remember, it's been a while since I wore it, but for me it's absolutely fine. I do not need any more. And longevity for an eau de toilette is also excellent. I get longer than 8 hours. In fact, I remember once I wore some before bed, woke up the next day, and the smell, I was actually just catching whiffs of it and thinking, what is that? It's amazing, I love it. What is it? I can't remember. And then I remembered. It's Whispers in the Library. So it really does last. It will last a night's sleep, and it definitely projects fine. Like average, better than average, mate. Depends, yeah, we'll call it average, enough. I'm happy with it. I can, all the while I'm wearing it, I can smell it, I'll catch whiffs of it. Eve's asking Mr. Smelly if he's tried Histoires de Parfums 1804. Doesn't think he's tried it, but he loves 1725. Just says it sounds gorgeous. Eve, 1804 was straight up pineapple. And he talks so much about Iris Ganache, I'm putting it on the bucket list now. Oh, oops. I think you'll probably love it. I think you will. It's if you like iris, vanilla, a little bit of spiciness in the opening, but not like a heavy, not like an opium kind of old-fashioned spiciness, just a bit of a hint of cinnamon, but without going anywhere. Cinnamon can go in a direction I don't like. It almost comes off like some sort of body odour. It doesn't do that at all. It's just absolutely beautiful. Which I don't like Aventus and never have. I think there are 10 other creeds above it. Like Viking though. Rich has got pizza for his tea. Yay! I had pizza for my tea, not last night, the night before. So we've fallen massively off the keto wagon, like hugely. That's why I had tiger bread today. And that's why I've got some chocolate buttons over there. And I've got ice cream in my freezer and a little bit in my tummy as well. The problem with bloody dieting, I mean, as soon as you've stopped doing it because maybe you accidentally ate something you shouldn't have, as soon as you stop it, then suddenly you're like, oh, I'm not doing that anymore, so I can have this and I can have that. Oh my God, I don't know where to go next. I really don't. Rich Mitch, top 3 pizzas. I like the Pomodoro from Farmhouse in Lordswood in Chatham in Kent. And the one I had the other night was the best one they've ever done. You know, when the dough was perfect and the tomato sauce on top tasted fresh. It tasted like they've picked the tomatoes out of their garden and made the sauce there and then. It was one of the best pizzas I've had in England, actually. It was pretty good. Not so great when I heated it up for breakfast the next day. It kind of lost the magic. Yes, Dan, Pronto Pizza in Couture. That, I think, was the best pizza we've probably both ever had. Jason's bucket list. Dieting. As soon as I start, I crave sausages. Ooh, madam, but I don't really like them. That's funny. Yeah, dieting. Oh, so we're going to have Indian later, meeting up with Dan, and we are going to get some Indian from a really nice Indian restaurant. It's not far from where both Dan and I live, so we're going to go there. A for realist. Oh damn, now I need a slice. I just texted the lady to pick up pizza at the store. Oh, do you know, it's so funny that, and the only reason I got pizza the other night was because someone on Facebook posted a picture of himself and his child at the Pizza Hut, I think it was, and said, oh, it's at pizza time or something. He's obviously having sort of quality time with his kids, and posted about pizza, and the next thing you know, I ordered pizza. So it's funny how these things, in fact, pizza ordering is spreading faster than the coronavirus. Jason's bucket list. Recently tried fish tikka. It was delicious. I nearly said disgusting because my head said disgusting and you said delicious, but my head says disgusting. Sorry. Disgusting. Tell them why our friends can't come for curry. Take a guess, people. Yeah, we're not talking about that. A for realist. Tracy loved your Ellie Saab essence reviews. Really helpful. I think I might have seen your rose. Did you do the rose one, A for realist? I think going back a month or two, I watched, or you might have mentioned the rose one a couple of times. I'm not sure. Sweetie's eyeing up a bird. Yeah. So yeah, she likes to do that. Dan insists on nude takeaways. I'm not sure if I'm with you. Annie, try dry tikka kebabs. The gravies are horrible, spicy and oily. I like oily food. That's my problem. Eve's craving pizza now. I tried to eat healthy, but pizza's my kryptonite. Oh my god, I know, it's so hard. Amy, y'all on a date? No, we were supposed to be meeting up with a couple of lovely friends, but unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, they've had to cancel. We decided that we would still keep the restaurant booking because it's a really nice restaurant, and then we're going to do some filming later. I'm going to film with Dan's. I've got a dry throat. It's not a cold, honestly. I just need a drink. It's not that. So I'm going to film with some of Dan's Creed bottles. We're going to do a video with Creed stuff for my channel. I think we are going to maybe go live if you're up for it, Dan. But I think it would depend on time, really. Rich Mitch, I'll fulfill the booking. Love teriyaki. Amy, oh. Yeah, okay, right. So I am going to leave it there because I really need to go and get a drink, and might even make it a vodka and Diet Coke and start early. And I will speak to you all soon. But as far as the fragrance goes, I hope I covered it enough. It is a really nice woodsy vanilla, and that is it. That is kind of it in very, very simple terms, but it is, to me anyway, it feels really special. Done very, very nicely. I don't get any of that synthetic, crappy, sauvage-like stuff with this. Often you see woody notes and it's like, oh, but it's not like that. There is no harshness here. It's very, very refined and, to my nose, very special. So hope that helped. I'll probably do another review of it later on. Do remember that you are all tagged in the 10 designer fragrances for life. If you've got Instagram, Facebook or YouTube, do it. All right, you're all tagged, do it. And I will see you all very, very soon. Okay, just caught up with comments. Bye. Oh, where's my button? There it is.